Hey, what's going on, guys? My room is a total mess. How are my muscles, though? I'm looking alright, but I'm still overweight as balls. I used to upload content every single day, and not crazy content, like just like me setting the camera down, and I stopped. I don't know exactly why I stopped, probably partly because I wasn't getting results, and because it was really annoying, but I feel like going again, so here I am. And when I say that out loud, I feel a slight degree of embarrassment because I said, now I feel like it, therefore I'm doing it. And that goes, sorry, I want to have my head in the middle, like you can barely see my face. Okay, saying that I'm only doing this because I feel like it goes against the narrative on self-improvement spaces, the narrative of what people should be doing. I believe, maybe I'm wrong, I believe the narrative is you should just be disciplined. Ugh. Ugh. I hate the narrative. I'm pretty contrarian. If you don't know what contrarian means, it just means that I often like to go against what's popular just for the sake of it. That's a character. Some people might say it's a character flaw. It's a flaw of mine. And some people, aka me, I like it because I don't know. I honestly feel self-righteous. I feel better than most people. Oh my gosh, I'm saying this with a straight face. You guys probably think I'm a narcissist. Maybe, maybe I am. I don't think I'm a narcissist. But for the past couple of days, I don't know, man. I've not been the happiest I've been. Probably the past month, I haven't been the most disciplined that I've been. I was pretty dang disciplined at the start of the year. Last year, I was the biggest, like, stereotypical loser that didn't do anything. And then I changed my life around in the first 6 months of 2025. And then I wasn't a complete total loser, but I was not as disciplined and as productive and as healthy. I didn't work as much. I didn't go to the gym as much. I wasn't as healthy. I didn't sleep that well. I didn't work as hard. Did I already say work hard? But yeah. And I don't know why. Probably because I got too comfortable. And I don't know what happened. I just said that it's because I got comfortable, but I don't know what happened. I don't know if I should think and reflect on what happened. I don't know if saying I just got too comfortable is enough for this, or if I should reflect on it deeper. You know what? Let's try going deeper for the sake of going deeper. Before I go deeper, I want to say that sometimes you should go deep into your problems and why you're not where you want to be, but sometimes you shouldn't. Because I believe your normal operating system, like how you live in a day-to-day life, what you always do, it should be a mix between analyzing yourself fairly, objectively, without ego, actually going deep into the root causes of why you do things. Partly that, and you should also partly just try to take action and not dwell on things. And coming to that right, to the balance, it's difficult. A lot of the times we analyze when we shouldn't, and we go deep and we want to extract so much meaning from things. And oftentimes we go through escapism. We want to avoid the bad feeling fast. So what do? I don't know. I think if you're truthfully honest with yourself, which is easier said than done, I honestly think you have to be lucky. I don't know. You probably have to come across a really sad video about someone's really hard life, and you're wondering, oh my gosh, I need to go hug my mom because this guy's mom died. That's what happens to me. That's probably partly why I'm in here. I'm making this video right now. Honestly, the whole reason I'm making a video again after months of not uploading, after uploading every single day when I said I was uploading every single day, is because I went back on Instagram and I was looking through people from high school to see what they're up to. You know, it's pretty dang fun. And eventually I came across my own profile, and I was and I was seeing stuff that I posted on my story. By the way, I don't think I'm like normal, and I think this is cringe for most people, but if it's not cringe to you, then okay, then I guess we could be best buddies, we could be friends. Gosh, I need more friends. I have a girlfriend, actually. I'm married now. I don't have a girlfriend anymore. What the frick? I don't have a girlfriend anymore. I'm married. I kind of like the way my muscles look. You probably don't think I'm too big, but I haven't looked at myself in the mirror in a while, and I thought it was ugly, but low-key, I'm not as ugly as I thought I was. Okay, what the flip was I saying? Oh yeah, I looked at my own Instagram account, and I was uploading stories basically showing all my goals for the day. I was just hitting them every single day, maybe missing one goal, like I didn't drink enough water that day, but I was going to the gym, I was getting my steps, and I was working hard. And it made me feel like, oh my gosh, I really did that. Now I feel like I can do this again. And the issue with that is that it's short-term discipline. I mean, short-term motivation. It's not what you guys stereotypically say discipline is. So what do I gotta do now to get back on track? I always used to say the same things. If you go back to my old videos, you'll probably hear me say the same topic of there is no free will. You're just the accumulation of everything that happened in your life. And discipline is a form of motivation, and I still agree with that. So that, sorry, I explained that too much. I don't want to lose you yet. Basically, where I was trying to go with that is that there's almost like no motivation you can get, and I also think the short-term motivation where you wake up at 2 a.m. and want to get a six-pack in 5 minutes back when you were 10 years old, it's not sustainable. But you know what else isn't sustainable? This constant self-righteous macho alpha male discipline. I'm just disciplined, I just work harder than you, I wanted more. At least for me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to speak in absolutes, because that absolutely works for some people, and for me, I don't know, it hasn't worked. Let's go deeper into why it hasn't worked, because this is fun to talk about. Why doesn't that work for me? Am I just being a pussy? Maybe I technically, by your definition, I'm a pussy. Maybe I'm not willing to go through the suffering at the moment. I do a lot of mental gymnastics to suffer less, because suffering sucks. And I've done pretty well for myself. A year ago, I was down bad, like really, really, really bad, really, really bad. I don't know what to say. I was crying, bawling my eyes out at life and how horrible it is. Hating everyone, I said that last year, but literally this past month, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I am so right. I want to be arrogant. Every single one of these normies, every single human is absolute demonic spawn piece of shit, like the average human, including people that I wouldn't say this to IRL, but I have attachment to them, so I'm gonna be a little biased and say that they're technically not. But yeah, everyone's just as bad as each other, except me and my wife, of course. But now, I don't know. I saw this and I realized I just want to be happy, man. Even though people make my life harder, I mean, they don't make my life harder, but what they do triggers me to suffer a little more. And even though I should be responsible for my triggers. I'm sorry, I feel like using the word trigger is a trigger word for people that don't like use the word trigger. So I feel like the people who don't like the word trigger are the types of people to call people pussies because they have triggers. Well, I think you're a pussy for being offended by the word trigger. Maybe I'm just yapping for no reason. But yeah, I don't believe in free will. And earlier I was talking about just needing to take one little step. Like right now, this is actually a pretty dang big step. Me recording this video, it's not a crazy step because I wanted to do it and I didn't have to use much willpower, whatever the frick willpower is, because I almost believe we have no willpower and everything is caused. I don't know, maybe if I didn't come across a certain video 4 hours ago, it wouldn't have made me go to the bathroom at a time or drink a little bit of water that made me want to go to the bathroom, which got me into bed at a certain time, like it made me want to go into Instagram. Everything is caused. And I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say that, oh, I chose to click this video and start recording. That was my own choice. I could have not done that. Whatever, let's not argue free will right now, because you're stupid and I'm not. I'm sorry, am I sounding arrogant? I don't know. I feel like this is one of the best freestyle videos I've ever had. Maybe all over the place, but I'm speaking with conviction. I'm speaking with confidence. Oh, that's something else I believe. Conviction is for beta males. And hopefully you understand that I don't actually believe in the whole alpha beta male thing. It's just like concepts that are easily understandable. But yeah, that was a fun yap. God bless you. If you believe in love, then you already believe in God, because God is love. At least that's what I think. But who am I to know, bruh?